a weekend? I don't know. Hopefully this comes out. So I'm in Austin. And I'm probably just going to do a longer travel. But for the moment, I just want to make this little installment here about this organization that is referred to as South by Southwest, or SXSW, and confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt it is highly infiltrated. And you know, that's fine. There's always going to be tricksters, right? But it's simultaneously I don't know. I'm gonna be real careful about what I say, because you know, anything is possible. But just for the record, I couldn't get in the conference at all. They would not sell me a ticket, period. They said, they kept trying to blame it on my bank. It wasn't my bank blocking the charge. I even offered to pay cash and I refused. So I tried to go to events and they're like, if you're not registered with an email, phone number, first name, last name, birthplace, age, birth date, you're screening your audiences. It's not an event that's open to the public. And if your purpose, your proposed objective is to do good things for the economy and come up with solutions for the different challenges that we face, then to have that discussion led by a panel of useful idiots with diplomatic passports and high-level government jobs, including the EU, which is the only thing worse than regular old government is international government, and the only thing worse than international government is international unelected government, because we don't elect them. So anyway, just a lot of and look, I even went to the trouble of copying and pasting everything into a schedule. 4 pages long. Anyway, just gonna do snippets, and then drop them maybe into one big video and say it's the Austin travel review. Whatever other means is necessary to get under the radar, but there's definitely, it seems like a lot of people too, and it's, like I said, tricksters are always going to be there, but the question is what is the level of discernment of the collective consciousness of the so-called dangerous crowd. I'm gonna give them this much. I'm gonna say they really take it to another level here, as you would expect, in a so-called college town. And I'm actually speechless on some of it for the moment, but I'll go into more details as I go through the photos. I'll put a photo up and explain, make that another separate video. But yeah, these people claim to be up here, looking for solutions against national, solutions towards national security interests and economies and businesses and industries of the future, and the right path forward, or not the right path, but because there's no judgment, right? Just take whatever path, but just be sure you know the consequences. But I mean the path of the natural timeline. I mean the path where we bring industries of the future that clean the air, clean the soil, clean the water. and create lots of really good paying jobs, which then lead to our own sovereign national tangible currency. You know, because ultimately that was the first thing I mentioned to this guy. I don't remember who it was, one of these so-called experts on the panel. The whole conference long, they all had these things in their ears, and whenever I raised my hand to talk or to ask a question, they would always look right at me and then get this scared look on their face and skip over me. That's fine. So I waited until they got off the stage, and they kept trying to run from me there as well. And I finally had a chance to speak to a couple of them briefly, very briefly, but I mean, I don't know, I just dropped a seed, that's all, really. That's all I came here to do. But yeah, they're really falling for it here, it seems. Now I'm running into the occasional individual who's not buying any of this. But for the most part, this is an international event, and there's a lot of ideology running through the fabric of this event, and it is leaning towards the unnatural timeline and the unnatural power dynamic that has been the zero-sum game. The competition versus cooperation because of the scarcity mindset. So, yeah, I have at least 40,000 different ideas I can share with anybody that, why not these community leaders? Why not these government officials? I mean, I'm out. So, that's Austin.